Hey planner besties, welcome back, y'all. We're gonna be refreshing my work planner for the month of April. If you guys haven't seen this beautiful setup, which I am getting rid of, which is really sad because I really loved this setup. And if you guys haven't seen my social media planner refreshed, I talked about, like, I don't know, spring, summer is just not my season per se. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do to refresh this. I was gonna go in with blue again, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go in with pink. Actually, I feel like I have like a pink color palette that I might put together for my mini. And already, like last night, I was playing around with things and I still do not love what I came up with. I don't know what it is this month in my planners. Like, I am just not loving my setups. So I'm gonna give an update on my social media planner. I don't usually do this. I know this is about my mini. Just real quick, right? This is my classic. I went in with the blue vibes. It is growing on me, but it's like, I don't love it. Like, I wasn't excited about it. So I already did blue. So I said, you know what? Let's go in with some pink. So last night, y'all, I was playing around with the expression tile dashboard. I actually wanted to make a short on this. What do I mean, expression tile? Yeah, the expression tile dashboard and the icon cover. So originally, I wanted to use the blue arrow stickers from Cloth and Paper that they didn't really release again. But it was just so strong. I was trying to do things and I just didn't like how it came out. So I ended up with this, which I don't mind. I think on its own it's okay, but there's something about this icon dashboard that is just so like foggy to me. I feel like in people's pictures it doesn't look so foggy. How is this coming up on camera? Let me see. You know what? On camera it's not coming out really bad, but I feel like in person it really looks foggy. I do like it and I really wanted them together, so I am gonna use it. And I wanted to get into the vinyl planner, but then even the vinyl cover along with this, it still gives like foggy to me. Now I'm like, maybe I'm just complaining, y'all. I don't know. But we're gonna go with it. Like I said, I'm gonna go in with the pink vibes. I actually want to switch out my band. I want to, because I have pink items, right? I have pink disc. I want to go in with the pink. I think I'm gonna like it. Let me know what y'all think about the tile dashboard and how this came together, because I really just, especially because this is the tile dashboard where honestly the stickers came off of this really good, but I wanted something that's neutral, right? I'm not gonna go changing up the expression tile dashboard all of the time. So this is pretty neutral that it can go with a lot of colors. So I do like how it came out. Anyways, y'all, let's get into my mini. My refreshes have been really quick lately, which I love. It just gets the videos out way faster. So I'm just gonna go in and get rid of what's coming with me, what's not coming with me, and yeah. So I have to do a lot more organization with my storage. I'm looking at this and this is like falling apart, so maybe we won't put this back. The Cloth and Paper, I said that in my pre-plan video, these little, okay, we need a name for these. The Cloth and Paper, I know there's a name for it, but I'm not doing the most and going to figure out what the name was. Insert sticky note holder. This is what I'm gonna call this. The Cloth and Paper insert sticky note holder. That's what I'm calling that. But it looks like, it sounds like such a big name for such a small item. But I need to get out some of those because I'm gonna put those in my planner as well. Loved these charms from Hot Girl Budgets. March is done, so no need for this. I think I might, like I said, might decrease the amount of sticky notes and things that I'm putting inside of my storage. And I haven't planned for April yet, so I am gonna need to keep March for now. And I like to keep the last week that I was working on, so we're gonna keep those. These can be discarded. Oh, y'all, I'm almost out of weeklies. I did say that I'm gonna use the cloth and paper new weekly insert, so I'll have to get that out as well. I feel like I'm unprepared in this video. Usually I have that to the side already so I don't forget. Y'all, I'm unprepared this month, and I don't even feel like I'm having a bad month per se, like the month just started, but I don't know, everything just feels so erratic and all over the place, and I don't like that for me whatsoever. So this was the last day. Y'all, look at this spread. This spread was so cute. I'm really been into like dot markers lately. I don't know if because like work has just been hectic and all of that I need simple and go, but I feel like it's simple and it's just still so cute. So we need that page because that was a recent page. Here's another daily. Can I get rid of this? Yes, I can. I didn't use the back page. So this is the reason why I need the cloth and paper insert sticky note holder. I cannot be calling it that, y'all. The cloth and paper sticky insert. That's what I'm gonna call it. The cloth and paper sticky insert. I need it because I want to put the months in there. The months, the days of the week, and the dates. I want to put that on there so it's easy for me to go ahead and actually use it. I'm gonna keep these dividers because they're really neutral. I didn't even think about what dashboards that I'm putting in on the inside. Y'all, what? I did not think about this. So I'm definitely going to, of course, pause the video at some point and get my life together, figure out the vibes. This will still be a short video for you guys. I just need to go and figure out what I want to put back in this planner. And of course, my back pocket, which I said I'm going in with pink vibes. So I know I won't be using any of these because none of these give pink. All right, y'all. So I pulled out some items that has me like, on a second thought, I actually might like how my setup is gonna come out. So I'm gonna show it to y'all. I have more like pink/white things that I can add in here. So that's gonna be my vibes, pink, whitish. And I definitely need to declutter a lot of the storage. I'm gonna opt to use the cloth and paper storage that we got because yeah, I don't want my planner being too bulky. So like I said, I was gonna go in, so I'm not using these. I actually have a white one of this from Rose Shadow that I'm gonna use, and I'm going in with like just white dashboards. So I was contemplating on this colors, but I'm gonna go in with pink. We had this pink, gold, but gold is not giving what I wanted to give, and black. I want to move from black right now. We want to go into the spring/summery colors. So yeah, we're gonna put these on. I forgot, I really think this is Jane's agenda disc. I'll leave the information on the screen. If it's not Jane's agenda, I'll put that as well, but I'm pretty sure this is Jane's agenda. And I need to see if this back piece fits in the back of this vinyl cover. I don't think so, and I'll be honest, I literally ripped this cover before putting in something that didn't fit. Yeah, so that is definitely not the piece for that. So y'all see this rip is because I definitely used the back cover that did not fit in there. Y'all see the vibes? So I feel like this pocket is one that I wanted to get rid of. You know, it wasn't really intended for this, so this is probably what's been bulking up my planner kind of crazy. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of that for this month. So I almost forgot something, y'all. I said for this week I am bringing out my cloth and paper the new weeklies, which I did pull out the weekly checklist. I'm super excited about that. You guys can see I have 2 weeks left of inserts. So once that's done, we're gonna move into the cloth and paper weeklies. Not me throwing all of it in there. I'll probably have to take some out, or maybe not. Maybe I'll condense other sections. Okay, we're gonna take these out as well. Not gonna use this black. And like I said, I'm going in with pink, so I already know the cutest Pretty Planner Co. stickers that I want to use. This 2026 needs to go somewhere back in my planner. I think that goes like in the front somewhere. This is the absolute back page. And so y'all, what I ended up taking out as well are dividers. Do you remember I did a haul some time ago and I got some new dividers from Jane's Agenda, the white tab? I am for sure going to be using these. It goes along with the theme really good. So y'all see white text. And so yeah, I'm gonna use these. We are in April, so we don't need this first batch. Look at how good that looks, y'all. So sleek already. And April belongs in the front. Oh, this is too low. This needs to go up a little bit. April belongs behind this month. Why is everything like trying to fall apart? So April goes here, and then when I'm done with March, we will move into April, which I'm gonna do on Monday. Today is April 2nd that I'm recording this video. I am not at work tomorrow, Friday, so this is gonna have to get done Monday. My spread for the month. And where does this 2026 go? I'm so confused. Where do I usually put this at? Honestly, I feel like every month I get confused as to where this is supposed to be. I'm like, do I really need it then if I haven't been using it? Is it that serious? We'll put it here, I guess. All right, y'all. So all of my weekly checklist insert from cloth and paper are in there. We have our dividers. Next thing are dashboards, and I did bring out some. My Crafted Designs code doesn't change from month to month. I love it to separate my sections. I think I usually put like 2 dashboards in here max. We have daily. Definitely need one here. I usually put one right here. And I pulled out this one, which I think is really cute and I feel like I want to use. But I always have some kind of vibe going on with the pocket. So, oh, I also need to pull out May. I like to pull out the month ahead as well. For now, I'm gonna use this like calm dashboard from cloth and paper. But this one, I really wanna put somewhere. But naturally, right? We don't wanna force it. Here's the weeklies, here's the dailies. Do I have a double-sided dashboard? No, I don't. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how I end up putting usually more than 2 dashboards in my planner, but I'm not gonna force it. This is good enough. Maybe we'll use the ephemera dashboard some other time. I just don't want to put it there because it's gonna get blocked anyways. So I'm good with that. I'm just gonna go and bring out my May monthly for the month ahead. So here is May. Maybe we can actually layer that. Maybe you want to do that so it's not directly behind the storage insert. Yeah, that's cute. So we have May, we have our storage pocket. And so y'all see what I mean by I just have so much storage. I am gonna keep this storage. So we have one in between this month and this week. right? And these are designated storage, so these were made for storage. It's not like the other one that I punched in here. So we have, maybe we can put something between the weeklies and the dailies. I think that's a good idea. So we'll put this in between the weeklies and dailies. Maybe we'll keep the tortoiseshell. No, because it really doesn't stay closed, so I'm not gonna keep that there. And then between the dailies and the new month, we can keep this one. Okay, I like that, y'all. I really, really do. Now, what else is left? Oh, right. So you remember how I said I pulled out items and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like this after all. I do have this Rose Shadow Collection dashboard, the same C one that I showed y'all, but this is in silver. This is not gonna go here. That's too much. We're not doing that. That's a lot going on. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it will go anywhere in this planner either. Yeah, it's really cute, but this is not going to fit anywhere. If you guys are interested in where that came from, again, it is from Rose Shadow Collection. So another thing that I brought out is, I don't even want to use that, the pink bookmark from Cloth and Paper, the narrow page marker. Didn't this come with blue? Now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't seen my blue one in some time. I'm pretty sure this came with blue. So I might use this. I'm gonna keep this to the side because this is gonna be like one of the last pieces I put on if I feel like I like the vibes. All right, y'all, so let's just put this back in my planner. And I did say that I'm gonna change out the band, or let's just see what it looks like with black. I usually get 1.5 inch discs, so I'm assuming that's what size this is. Look at that, y'all. My small but mighty system. Why does this look like it has like some water on it or something? Look at how cute, y'all. I am liking this, but let's see how the pink would look. So y'all see the pink going on. I want to see what the pink band would look like. So here is the pink band. Just looking at it, I'm definitely gonna put this on. I have so much pink stuff. I am actually gonna go off camera, but I'm gonna show y'all what I plan to put together, y'all. I have these. I might get a binder clip out. I have the pink pen holder. Yeah, we're going in with the pink. I definitely need to organize my stickers. Y'all need to let me know if y'all want to see this process on camera. But I just don't want too long of a video. Like, I feel like it's just gonna be me speeding it up. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna put the dates on the Cloth and Paper sticky inserts. I'm gonna do some pink vibes. I actually was thinking, now that I have this loop, because I've seen the girlies do this and I think it is so cute. I'm thinking about putting like a charm on the front, so we might see about that. Probably not this one because that's not the vibe. I do have like another one from Fancy Plans Co. Yeah, so just playing around with items I might use. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to, I hate how the back of the vinyl cover looks, y'all. I need to do some pocket deco here. And I think that's just about it. My Cloth and Paper sticker storage, I'm gonna update it. I'm only gonna keep in here vibes for the month. I'm gonna keep in the leopard stickers for sure. But I wanna get out some like softer neutrals. I do have some pinks and stuff. Like these browns are going back. We're not doing that. Anyways, I'm gonna give this a nice additional refresh and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, so she is put together. I do love how this came out. I knew I was onto something when I started pulling out the items, but look at her, my small but mighty mini. Okay, I don't love the back, I won't lie, because the back is always funny with the vinyl. I don't know what y'all be doing to the back of that cover, but we're talking about the front. Love how it came together. Definitely black, but it's giving like a little pop of pink. Absolutely love it. Let's get into the details of this though. Hopefully my reflection is not all in this, but look at that layering, y'all. We have the icon dashboard with the stickers that I put. This charm is from Fancy Plans Co. The band is Cloth and Paper. The pen holders, cloth and paper. This I used from last month as well, the Hot Girl Budgets, and just a random pen. I'm not currently using this pen, as just, you know, I'll be putting pens in for the vibes. So flipping through the cover, the icon cover is definitely larger than the vinyl cover, but just because I have layering and all that going on, it's kind of distracting y'all from that fact. But that's okay, it's definitely larger. So we have the icon cover, we have the expression dashboard. I just love how it layers together. I don't know why my background is so noisy. That is super annoying. Like, I'm trying to get this video done with and everybody just wants to make noise. Anyways, I did go ahead and mark off March, which is great. I did do some updates, so I just want to make sure I'm showing y'all. So remember I said I need the sticky insert for the stickers that I want to use. So when I'm reviewing my time accruals for the month, I can just easily go and use the stickers instead of combing through my planner or storage looking for that. This is where the pen holder is, and this is where the charm is as well, just on my divider. And then the monthly, this is March. I need to reference it for April. Like I said, today is April 2nd that I'm recording this. I am out on the 3rd. So when I get back to work on the 6th, I will go ahead and plan my month. And then I really cut down on the amount of stickers that I kept in here. I will show y'all what I have in my sticker storage. So right now, it's just a lot of neutrals, like really light neutrals. Before I would have like browns and consider those neutrals, but you know, for the soft spring vibes, we're going in with like the clear ones, the white ones. Ooh, I'm skipping over. And then my weekly, this is the current week that I'm on, so I'm gonna keep that in here. I like how this pops with the pink actually. I put the bookmark here so it's easy for me to find the section. And then the weeklies for cloth and paper, this is where I'm gonna keep, like I told y'all, I'm gonna put them on the sticky insert. This is where I'm gonna keep the dates, the days of the week, and the months of the year. I just think that's gonna come so in handy. I love how organized this is, y'all. And then this little pocket is where I'm gonna put icons and those kind of things that I just have and I really need to use. These are not even icons, but you know, all that like extra stuff that cloth and paper would give us that I just have not been using. I'm putting that there. I have the extras here, and these icons, I did have to cut it because it's too long for the minis, so I did cut off the top. Nothing neat. I literally used scissors, so it's not neat whatsoever. I will leave it like this. I know it's open, but it's like I'm gonna go back and forth into it anyways. I'd rather just leave it. And here's my pen coat clampy that I got in the sub box. What am I talking about? In my haul last month that I just absolutely love. Definitely love this more than the gold clip that I picked up from Amazon. Yes, I'm still talking about that. The clampy just goes so good. I think it actually goes really good here in this section. I did not even consider that. I might have to take a photo of that. It goes really good with the Crafted Designs Co dashboard. Okay. This is like a photo op right here. We'll go back to this. And then we have my dailies, which I have another clip here from Cloth and Paper. This is their dual clip. I was gonna put this in the front of the planner, but it was just a lot going on. So I said, no, I'm gonna use the inside of the planner. So nothing changes here. This is my projects. This is my archive. This is my notes. And then my final storage pocket has my leopard prints, the light tortoiseshell prints, and also these older ones from Cloth and Paper. Not even older, these are actually newish, so I'm gonna keep those in there because I definitely want to dig into those as well. So like I said, definitely cutting back from the amount of stickers that I'm putting in here. And then this is just May. I just love the softness of the dividers. I'm really glad that I picked that up. It makes a difference. For the back pocket, I didn't know what to do here, y'all. I feel like I gave up this month with my back pocket, but I do like this. It does add a little something something, but you know, since the vinyl has a lot going on, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. I did show it to y'all, but that's how it looks once again. So I love my mini. I'm in planner piece with my mini. I already know that about myself. especially for work. I'm not going with any other size. And I just want to show y'all as well the sticker storage and what I added in extras. So these are from Pretty Planner Co., the prettiest pink stickers. I'm definitely gonna dig into these more this month. And then I just have some stickers that I have like one sheet of, like samples from cloth and paper, like a sample from Crafted Designs Co. that I want to get rid of. And I have like some browns here, some more cloth and paper. And this section is going to start like the page flags, the post-it notes. These are like some dots. So these are where the post-it notes are. And honestly, y'all, for me, these post-it notes are just too large for the mini, but I'm going to try to play around with it, see where I can fit certain things. But yeah, mostly everything stays the same for my stickers. I just change it out depending on the vibe. So that is it for my April refresh of my HP Mini work planner. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did, but I really like how this came together. I'm glad about that. Makes me look forward to the spring/summer. So definitely let me know you guys' thoughts on this setup. Again, a labor of love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.